You guys were both out on the court in the second half when I think it was a 14-0 run, then extended to a 16-0 run. Just for both of you guys, Chase, you could start. What did you guys do well in that stretch, and what can you build off of for future games?
I feel like in that stretch, I mean, we were all connected. Defensively wise, we were just playing for each other. We had each other backs. We got beat. We stepped up, and I feel like honestly it was just team connected, and then it just started our offense, and that's how we went on the run.
Yeah, one of our game goals was to have a defensive identity today, and we didn't have it for a lot of that game, but on that run we did, and that's what helped us go on the run. We were focused on defense and taking pride in it.
Also, for you, you had 19 points on the night. What was just working for you? You able to get a couple shots from long range on the jumpers and also inside the paint?
The guards were finding me. I was rolling, and they were making great passes, finding me in the paint. They're giving me confidence to just stay aggressive throughout the whole game. So.
Chase, we saw glimpses of your activity and athleticism. How have you learned the last couple months? What's going to get you out on the court?
Defense. That's honestly it. I mean, coach, he harps on defense identity. I mean, as Oso said, and that's what kept me on the floor. I feel like that's how we got team stops.
Chase and Oso, both of you were on the floor, obviously, during that big run. But one of the biggest things on defense was that press and being able to trap and cause those turnovers against Radford. So how did you guys feel about being able to have that press and being able to keep going on the defensive end?
Yeah, it was great. I mean, we practice pressing every day. I mean, you saw us press last year, and that's something that we can go to with this team. We're versatile. We can get our hands on the ball, so the press is always a good card to pull out.
Yeah, I feel like our press is high intensity. I mean, I feel like we can slow every team down in the country with our press. And yeah.
Oh, so you battled some foul trouble today with not a lot of depth behind you in the front court. How much of a key is it for you just to stay on the court?
I mean, we're a really deep team. We got guys that can play that position. I had some kind of dumb fouls today, but even our mentality is next man up. It doesn't matter if whoever TK, Cam, whoever goes down or is in foul trouble. We always have someone that's going to step up. So BG, Zach, Kean, they're ready to go, and whenever they get in the game, they'll be good.
For both of you guys, started out that second half pretty well, 8-1 run, and then Radford was able to kind of flip the momentum, went on a 15-5 run. What were they doing to kind of frustrate you guys offensively and defensively?
Defensively, I feel like it was just a little miscommunication. I mean, we got fans here now, so it's kind of loud, and so I feel like we just need to step our talk up. And offensively wise, I mean, the game just need to come to us. We miss shots, so I feel like if we let the game come to us, not force anything, we'll be fine.
Yeah, I would agree with that. It's just our first game, going a little fast, turn the ball over a little bit. On defense, we just weren't guarding at the level we know we can guard at. So it was the first game, and we're going to build on that.
Oh, so we saw glimpses of your chemistry on the pick and rolls with Tyler. What do you like about playing with him?
I mean, he's a great passer. Any player would love to play with someone who's so unselfish and wants to give you the ball. So, I mean, it's great. Y'all saw it all last year, and he was great today.
Kind of just going off of that, you able to have some pick and rolls, but you were able to find the ball against yourself like Oso, as Shaka Smart said at the beginning of the year. So how have you been able to, build up that intensity on the point guards to be able to find your team?
What, can you say it again? Sorry.
Yeah, just like the point guard, you're able to handle the ball, you're able to pass the ball. So have you been able to see that in tonight's game and going forward, just like being able to pass it as another threat to your offensive game?
Yeah, for sure. It definitely helps having 5 guys on the court that can drive, pass, and find each other. It's hard to guard, and because not many guys have big guys who are going to do that. So, I mean, Chase had a great cut today when I drove, and my guys are always cut in, ready to shoot. So it makes it easy for me.
Chase, so you get this game out of the way, you get through the nerves. How do you build from this into Thursday, going to the intimate confines of the Owl Center?
Honestly, just really just play my game. I mean, don't rush anything, don't force anything. I mean, it's my first game, so I got all the little jitters out and just play for my team and make winning plays and build off that.
For both of you guys, rebounding was a major focus during the off season, and looking at the stats tonight, you out-rebounded Radford 40 to 34. Three of your top 4 rebounders were guards. What does that say just the mentality this team has that regardless of size, you got to get the ball?
Yeah, that's definitely been a focus for us, just rebounding as 5 guys. Obviously, we're undersized, but we're going to accept that challenge every night, and we're going to just rebound as 5 guys. So.
Yeah, to Oso's point, I feel like we're all versatile. So I mean, there's not just bigs only getting rebounds. I mean, us guards can get the rebounds as well.
Chase, I'm curious for you, what have the coaches given you to study or points of emphasis on defense?
Really, just we have this little rule. Rule number 1 is basically just stay in front of the ball and just guard the ball. And honestly, that's what they just been in my ear saying if you guard the ball, you'll be on the floor at all times. So I feel like me guarding the ball gave my team energy, and that's how we went on our run, and that's how I stayed on the floor.